And midfield number 10, Julia Howard. On defense number 11, Lila Ward. On defense number 15, Aaron Hengel. At midfield number 17, Shaylin Stevens. At midfield number 20, Jessica Carney. And at midfield number 23, Kaylee Chase. SUNY Cobleskill is coached by Takuma Asala. And now let's meet the starters for your Wells College Express. At forward, number 2, Scarlett Lonsky. On defense, number 4, Sydney Bateman. At forward, number 5, Lydia Thomas. On defense, number 6, Erica Arancio. At forward, number 7, Lexi Dixon. On defense, number 9, Emily Schneider. At midfield, number 15, Lauren Kimball. At forward, number 16, Anna Bernatevitz. At forward, number 21, Delaney Beers. At midfield, number 23, Caitlin Brockner. And in goal today for the Express, number 1, Jade Bouvier. The Wells Express are coached by Patrick Arancio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Wells College Athletics live stream. Today we have a women's soccer matchup between the SUNY Cobleskill Fighting Tigers and your Wells College Express. Both teams looking to get their first win today. Cobleskill coming off a tough 1-0 road loss to SUNY Morrisville last Thursday, and the Express, of course, tying 2-2 against Clark Summit this past Thursday as well. So we'll see what these teams have in store for us today, as, again, both looking to advance to their first win on the season. I'm Ryan Wright, and I'll be with you all day for this women's matchup as well as the men's matchup, which will be starting at 4 p.m. in this same location. So as the teams are huddling up here, they're getting set for the match. And now the Express will take the field. As you can see, Jade Bouvier, number 1, starting in goal. But as we know from last game, she does come out into the field with about 20 minutes left in last game. She switched to striker and was able to put one in for the Express there. A very exciting moment. They were able to take the lead, which was shortly taken back. And basically within 3 minutes left, Clark Summit defenders were able to score. And that's why that game was a draw. But it's a new day, it's a fresh start, and let's see what this team can do. So now Cobleskill takes the field. And it appears that the Express will be starting with the ball here, and they will. Anna Bernatevitz goes out for this start here. Just getting set now. Making sure everybody's all ready. Ref checks. And the whistle sounds. So that's the start to this one, as Wells is looking to possess in their backfield now. The Express playing on the close side of the field. It's a good little 1-2 there. And now up the sideline. It's Bernatevitz there. Will she be able to keep it in? She does. Tries to make a move to the inside, but it's knocked out by the Fighting Tigers there, so the Express will maintain possession. Ooh, some good moves there. Lydia Thomas with the fancy feet in the center of the field now, trying to send it out wide to Alexis Dixon. And that's going to go out of bounds, so it will be a Cobleskill throw-in. That one's played up the sideline here. And it's a move past the Wells striker there. Some good movement in the center of the field here, finding the open players. And now they'll switch fields. But the Express intercepts that, tries to play it up. And here we go. Lydia Thomas now streaking up the sideline. Seeing what she can do now in the corner. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Express. Good job there. So we'll see if they can take advantage of this opportunity very early on in the game. And that one, unfortunately, is going to go out of bounds. So it will be a goal kick for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers. Once again, SUNY Cobleskill is not in the United East Division, therefore, or I should say conference. Therefore, this is a non-conference matchup. Both teams yet to have one of those, although Cobleskill, again, did lose to SUNY Morrisville, which is within the United East Conference. So the Express definitely looking to get a win here today, as they are technically undefeated, but still winless. And good ideas there, but it's sent out of bounds. That was Caitlin Brockner there, who was looking for her teammate up the sideline, but just couldn't quite get it. But now she'll take a step to the inside, and it's Lauren Kimball now, looking to get something going. Coach Asala for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers runs a very tight ship over here. As you can see, their structure is very good as they look to put one up the outside. But that's Scarlett Lonsky who's going to send it back out for the Express. So it will be a Cobleskill throw-in. Jody White takes that one for Cobleskill. Lauren Kimball there, trying to win this ball back. Haley Gerard takes it. And the Express just can't hang on to that one, so it's going to go out of bounds. So here's a throw-in for Cobleskill. This one's sent into the center of the field. Delaney Beers is there, and it will be played back. Up the sideline now. Alexis Dixon trying to fight for it. Sent behind her, and Cobleskill pushing it now. To the outside. Another to beat. And let's see what Wells can do here. Into the center of the field. Plays it over. And just not the best touch there from the Express. But so far, the Express have looked pretty promising in terms of their time of possession. The ball has spent majority of these first 5 minutes on their offensive third. So that's always a good sight, of course. No shots yet for either team. Again, we're only 5 minutes into this contest, so that is destined to change. As the Express looking to control here to the outside. That was Caitlin Brockner that took that one off the forehead. Good job there to trap that ball. Now out to Scarlett Lonsky. Let's see what she can do. Tries to play with the outside part of her foot up the field. Can't quite get there, but it's back there. Erica Arancio fighting for it now. She's got the big foot here for the Express. You'll often see her taking free kicks and things of that matter simply due to her power. And a lot of back and forth here in the middle of the field. And that touch is going to be a bit too much for Anna Bernatavitz to handle there. So it's going to get sent back to the Express defending third, where they will control it now. Looking to build something out of the back here. It's going to be intercepted, though. Cobleskill has it on the far sideline now, back into the center of the field. And they have a player up the sideline, but it's a bit too much. It's going to go out of bounds, and that is going to be an Express throw-in. Sydney Bateman takes that one for the Express. And again now, Bateman, once again, will take this throw-in. Sends it back. Again, trying to build something out of the backfield here. Solid play. But it's intercepted by Cobleskill there. And the whistle sounds. It's going to be a free kick for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers. So that's going to be a big kick sent to the top of the box there, but the Express is going to head that down. Cobleskill still maintains possession. Plays it back now. Bernatavitz was on her heels, but she just gets it off in time. And now Julia Howard has it on the sideline, but it's going to be taken away by Scarlett Lonsky up the sideline now. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be an Express throw-in here just past midfield. And so Lydia Thomas will come to take this throw for the Express. And that one's sent right into Bernatavitz as she looks to make a move. And it's a good move there by Lauren Kimball to switch fields, but it's intercepted by Cobleskill. A lot of back and forth here in the middle of the field. No team really, taking true advantage of the ball here today. No team, it's hard to point to which team is truly winning right now. In terms of time of possession, I believe the Express would probably be slightly ahead in that category. But a lot of back and forth so far. No one team has truly pulled ahead of the other yet. But now another chance here on a throw-in for the Express. Again, nearing the box of Cobleskill here, so we'll see what they can do. As Lydia Thomas takes this throw-in through the legs of Bernatavitz. She couldn't quite stop that one. And that one's back. And that's off the head of Erica Arancio there, as Scarlett fights for it here up the sideline. And Cobleskill is just going to control that. Erica Arancio fighting for it here now. Beats two women and then sends it up the field. They're looking to make a little 1-2 play there, but they can't quite execute it. So much more back and forth here, which is what we've seen all day. Now in Cobleskill's last matchup, it was an early goal for SUNY Morrisville. And basically for the rest of the game, Cobleskill was fighting back from that deficit. They could not quite put one in, though. However, the time of possession truly shifted in their favor, as we'll have a sub here. Lauren Rusin goes in for Julia Howard. That sub was for the Fighting Tigers. This one's sent into the middle of the field. Going to be taken by Cobleskill. That was Jessica Carney with the ball. Scarlett's going to send that one forward. Can she keep it from going out of bounds? She will get a foot on it. It stays in. Looks to make a move up the sideline. She beats one. Sends it into the middle. Oh, and it's just taken away. That looked like a promising chance there. But now Scarlett's out of position. Cobleskill looking to take advantage of that, but it's run down by Lydia Thomas. A good defensive move there to stop that fast break for Cobleskill. And here's a ball taken away by Caitlin Brockner up the center of the field now. And she's going to possess all the way to the outside on the far side of the field for you viewers. But it's taken away by the Fighting Tigers here, as Haley Gerard now has it for them in the center of the field. She's going to send it up, but it's intercepted by Sydney Bateman there on the far side of the field. And so it's going to be a Wells College Express throw-in here, again on the far side of the field. A lot of back and forth so far today. but that is subject to change, so we shall see. Once again, I'm Ryan Wright. Thank you for tuning in to this Wells College Athletics live stream. It should be a fun game, a fun day, I should say, as it is a doubleheader. Women's soccer playing now. Ooh, and it's a good move by Bernatavitz on the far side of the field. She's going to look to send one in. And it's stopped short there by Cobleskill, but some fancy footwork by Bernatavitz. And that one's sent back over. So we'll see if Wells can do anything here, but it's going to be sent out. As I was saying, it is a doubleheader today. The women's game obviously going on right now, and the men will try to get in the win column as they try to bounce back from a tough loss in their previous matchup. That game will be happening today at 4 o'clock. So you can expect a short break in between the two, but that one's coming soon. Ooh, and Lydia Thomas goes falling into the bench of the Fighting Tigers there as she's able to keep it in bounds. Lydia Thomas having a great game so far, doing great possessing the ball. And that's going to be sent to the outside, but just a bit much for Alexis Dixon to maintain there. And it's going to go out of bounds, so we'll have a Cobleskill throw-in on the far side of the field. 13 minutes into this competition today. Still 0-0 here in Aurora, New York. It's a very nice day. It's about 75 and overcast. A little rain expected later, but that should not affect this matchup, nor the men's actually. But that being said, it's a very cool day, so the heat will not be affecting these players. Cobleskill up the near sideline now. And a good tackle there by Scarlett Lonsky. As she's going to look to send it up. It's just tapped, fighting for it now. Cobleskill will maintain it. And then here's Scarlett again heading it forward. Great defensive player for the Express. As that was a good move there by Lydia Thomas. This ball's going to stay in bounds. Scarlett has it. She's going to play it back. As Erica Arancio falls but maintains the ball, gets up and still controlling it. It's intercepted in the middle of the field. And now Cobleskill in the box. And it's going to be a goal for Cobleskill, stemming off of a bad defensive pass. It was intercepted. And the Express cannot recover from that mistake. So it is going to be 1-0 here in Aurora. 15 minutes into this matchup. Not the start that the Express were looking for, but lots of soccer left to play. 75 minutes to be exact. So we'll see if they can do anything about that, which I'm sure they can. And not sure what's going on now. Looks like something's going on with the trainers. I wonder if somebody's bleeding or something of that matter. Oh, and it is. It's the goalie, Jade Bouvier. Looks to be her nose, maybe? Either way, she's getting checked out by the trainers. But if you just missed that goal, it was a Cobleskill goal stemming from a defensive mistake by the Express there. It was an intercepted pass that was taken all the way back and put in the net. Nothing fancy, just capitalizing on the mistakes there. And it's a good goal for Coach Asala and the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers. Yeah, it looks like they're doing something to Jade's nose here. I'm not sure if it was a bloody nose or just a cut or something. Either way, it looks like she will be staying in the game. They're just patching her up, making sure she's okay to go back in. The ref inspecting now, making sure she's okay. We'll see how Coach Arancio and the Express respond to this goal. We know they're capable of scoring as they put 2 in their previous matchup. And Bouvier now Getting cleaned up by the medical trainers here. She looks to be okay, though. So once again, still 30 minutes left to play in this first half. And the Express now has themselves in a bit of a hole. Not too bad, though. A lot of time left to play, and we'll see what they can do. And she looks to be okay. They're just checking her out now. Once again, at 4 p.m. today, in this same location, the Wells College Express men's soccer team will be taking on the Nazareth Golden Flyers. That should be a good matchup there. The Express is 0-1 right now. The Nazareth Golden Flyers are 1-0. So it should be a good game. They came off a big win, 7-2 defeat against Allegheny College, that is. And yes, again, if you're wondering what this stop is, it is an injury stop here as Jade Bouvier is getting inspected here, the goalie for Wells. It seemed to be some form of nose or face injury, just a blood incident where obviously they can't play with blood. So they're just going to patch her up, and then we should be good to go. And now she'll return to the field, having to switch out her shirt as there was a little blood on that one. But now she looks to be okay. And so competition will resume. The Express will have the ball here. And we'll see what they can do. Down 1-0 now. Immediately right up the sideline. Trying to fight for it here. And Alexis Dixon actually was able to grab that one. So now they'll have the ball in the center of the field. Brenda Tavitz fighting for it. She's doing a good job there. Trying to send it forward. Leah Thomas was there, but it couldn't quite get to her. The Express maintaining possession. You know, that's the thing. While Cobleskill did score first, I felt like the Express were actually maintaining possession a little bit better. Time of possession probably slightly in their favor, but unfortunately it was a defensive mistake that the Fighting Tigers were able to capitalize on. And at the end of the day, that's what the game's about. So, unfortunate series of events there for the Express, but again, a lot of time to bounce back here in this contest, as that one's going to be sent out of bounds by Erica Arancio. And so it's going to be a Cobleskill throw-in right around midfield here. And I don't know if that was a shoe tying or something, but here comes the throw-in. And it's a 1-2 sent up the sideline for Cobleskill. They're now going to grab the possession off the forehead of Scarlett Lonsky, and it's played back into the other side of the field here as it's up the sideline now. Shaylin Stevens controlling there, but it's now taken back, and here she comes fighting back for it as well. Now sent into the center of the field as Haley Gerard has it. Plays it back. Jessica Carney sends it back again. And Cobleskill going to send a shot up the sideline here. Lauren Rusin is there with it. It's sent into the center of the field here. Looks to send one over, but it's taken away by the Express. It's a 50-50 here. Express will come away with it, and that one's just booted up the center of the field. And so that one is going to be kicked out by the goalkeeper, Brianna Rogers there. The Express looking to build something here. Fighting for it, and they're going to come away with it. So that one's sent to the outside. Alexis Dixon had that one. Bateman has it now to Dixon. Looks to send it up the sideline, but it's taken away by Cobleskill. Bernard Savitz was fighting back for it there. And now, chance in the box here. Lydia Thomas. Ooh, and she's going to be knocked off the ball there. Coach looking for a call. One does not come, though. Some good shielding there by Cobleskill, preventing a chance for a score. But Lydia is going to take that one back now. Looks to get past her defender, but she is unable to. Back and forth here, as Cobleskill is now going to have it with some space in the center of the field. They're going to play it to the outside, and it's going to be intercepted by the Express. A big touch, though, and it's taken back by Cobleskill. And kept in bounds now up the right side of the field. And some rough play there, but Erica Arancio is going to make a good defensive play to grab this one, as she's going to hit the ground, but some good work to try to clear that one out of their defensive zone by herself. Sent up the sideline now. And we'll see what Cobleskill is going to do here, as a good physical play there on the outside. And it's going to be a Cobleskill throw on the near side of the field. That one may be just out of your line of vision here if you are a fan. But they're fighting for it now in the corner. Some back and forth. And it's going to be out of bounds, so it's another Oh, and they're going to... Yeah, no, it's another throw in there. This time it's for the Express, though. So Scarlett Lonsky is going to be taking this one basically from the corner there. And they're going to have to build way out of the back here, as Scarlett's going to take a shot up the field, but it's out of bounds. So it will be a Fighting Tigers kick here. Once again, a throw-in. A lot of back and forth here. Unfortunately, it's all taking place in the Express defensive third. Not a place you want to hang out if you are Wells College. But this one's going to be sent back towards midfield. And then set back forward. Cobleskill. First to the ball there, but Erica Arancio is going to try to send that one out. Some physical 50-50s here from the women, but we'll see what Lydia Thomas can do, and it's just going to roll out of bounds, unable to maintain that one. Scarlett gets ahead on that one. She's a quick defender. And she's dribbling up the field now. Pass to the outside. Lydia Thomas has it. Makes a move to the inside. Trying to get past her defender here. And that's going to be ruled a goal kick, as they cannot make anything out of that chance. So it's a goal kick for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers. 24 minutes left in this one. Yeah, I'm sorry, in this half, I should say. So we'll see what is to come here from this kick. Once again, if you missed it before, the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers put one in off of a bad defensive mistake from the Express, a pass that was intercepted just at the top of the box. And then there was really only one girl left to beat there for the Fighting Tigers. But Wells fighting here now, and the whistle's going to be blown, and it's going to be a free kick for the Fighting Tigers. They're going to get Lauren Kimball for that one. No card assessed, but an illegal takedown nonetheless. And so the Tigers will have a kick here out of their backfield. Again, neither team has won a game yet. The Express coming off of a 2-2 draw against Clark Summit. And then Cobleskill, a tough 1-0 road loss. As they have another chance here. Cobleskill in the box. Going to have one. And it's a good save there by Jade Bouvier. As Cobleskill was 1-0 with the keeper. But a great save for the Express keeper. A tough 50-50 there as Scarlett Lonsky hits the ground. But this ball's going to be up the sideline. It's going to stay inbounds. Bernatavitz looking to do something with it there. Unable to. Lydia Thomas boxing out there. Ooh. And Lauren Kimball's going to be taken down. So it'll be a free kick just behind midfield for the Express here. And Erica Orancio is going to take this one. As previously mentioned, she has the big foot here for the Express. That one's sent up the field. Fighting for it now, Alexis Dixon. Although it's taken off of her foot now, and Cobleskill sends it up the field. And Arancio's there. She's going to pass back to the keeper. She'll take a touch. She's going to send it up to Scarlett. And Scarlett's going to try to send that one up the field, but it's intercepted. So 21 and a half minutes left in this half. Some back and forth at center field here, as Alexis is going to send that one forward. The time of possession is pretty even here. Ooh, and a tough 50-50. Won by Lydia Thomas there. Oh, one girl to beat, and she stops them. That could have been a good chance there for the Express. As Emily Schneider makes a good move there. And so the Express is going to clear that one up the field. Delaney Beers can't quite get there, though. As she hits the ground, but gets back up. So after that throw-in, there's some back and forth. And that one's sent forward there off the head of the Cobleskill defender. Again, the story of today has been a lot of back and forth, and that's a tough kick taken to the chest there by the Cobleskill defender. But as I was saying, a lot of back and forth today. No one team really taking control, as a substitution is going to happen here. Mackenzie Kunkel looks to check in. But it's a SUNY Cobleskill throw-in, so that will have to wait. Sent into the center of the field. But as I was previously saying, a lot of back and forth. Obviously, Cobleskill is up 1-0 here, but that comes off a bad defensive mistake for the Express. So if you can cross out that mistake, it would probably still be 0-0 here in Aurora. Unfortunately, though, it was a tough move to make. And now the substitution will happen as Delaney Beers will take a step off the field. And Mackenzie Kunkel checks in. Some movement in terms of positions on the field, switching some people up to forward And I believe it's Lauren Kimball, yes, who's going to be up at forward now. So that's some good speed up there. And another throw in. Actually, this is going to be a kick for the Express. So Arancio is going to take this one. Some illegal contact there from Cobleskill. And that one's sent way up the field. Scarlett fighting for this one. Up the field now. 17 minutes remaining. Cobleskill looking to make something happen there on the far side of the field. Is sent into the center. Nobody's there. And so the Express looking to take it here. And just some sloppy play results in the Fighting Tigers taking that one away. And that is out of bounds. And it looks like it's going to be a Cobleskill throw-in, and it is. And some back and forth results in an Express throw-in on the far side of the field. Once again, folks, obviously the women's contest is going on now, but later today at 4 p.m., the Wells College Express men's soccer team will have their home opener against the Nazareth Golden Flyers. They're looking to get in the win column, coming off the tough loss this past Thursday, as the Golden Flyers had a big win. So it should be a tough matchup for the Express, but we'll see what they can do at home. And another white throw in here. "15 minutes left in this half now. Tough takedown there. Some players warming up on the sideline here for the Express. It's Samantha Lewis and Morgan Gingras. Again, a lot of back and forth here. As the Express sends this one forward, they're looking to take advantage of any opportunity they can get. Of course, fighting from this 1-0 deficit, which came pretty early on. 15 minutes into this contest. And this one's into the box, but the Express keeper, Jade Bouvier, is going to take that one. Her kick's intercepted. Up the sideline now. We'll see what Alexis can do. Sends it forward. Bernatavitz trying to get there. She will not get there in time, but it's sent out of bounds, so it'll be an Express throw-in on the far side of the field. 13 minutes left in this half. We'll see if the Express can make anything happen, as that's taken off their foot. And it's going to be a white throw-in. And that will be wiped away now, as it is a Cobleskill throw-in. So we'll see if we can get a defensive stop here, as Cobleskill fighting for it up the sideline. But it's a good clear there from the Express defense. And now will be a throw-in. Into the Cobleskill defensive third. Looking to keep it there. Scarlett. Ooh, some body-on-body contact there, as the ball's going to be taken away from her. Trying to run it down. It was Lydia Thomas there. She was unable to. Cobleskill possessing in the middle of the field. They're going to take a touch forward, and that one's sent out of bounds. Express trying to build something on the far side of the field. It's sent forward, but it's just a bit too much, and there was no Express attacker there. And it's a sloppy ball. It's going to be a shot. And that's going to be off the posted in. What a shot there. And that came off the foot of Lydia Thomas. Wow. That was from outside the box, goes and hits the right post and bounces in. What a shot there from Lydia Thomas to tie this one up with 11 minutes left in this half. So now it's a 1-1 matchup. And wow, what a shot there. Coming off the left foot of Lydia Thomas. And they're going to give her a break now. But what a goal for the Express striker, as two subs will go in. Again, it was Samantha Lewis and Morgan Gingras. So 11 minutes left in this one, in this half, that is. And it's a 1-1 contest. Again, we're seeing some themes here, as the Wells Express was able to just score off of a bad pass from the Fighting Tigers defense, which is very similar to how the Fighting Tigers scored on the Express. So again, bad defensive mistakes leading to goals here today. On the far side of the field now, the Express looking to get that one out of their zone, fighting for it. Ooh, and it's going to be a corner kick for Cobleskill. With 10 minutes left in this half, we'll see if they can make anything of this chance. And it's Erin Hensel taking this kick. That one's sent up into the box over the head of the keeper. Sent back out. A shot here. Ooh, and it's going to be a bit too much over the goal. So nothing comes of that. As Coach Asala for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers telling his players to hit singles. Make the easy passes. Don't make the game too hard on yourselves. You don't need to take these big shots. Work together, make the simple passes, and everything will work out, as it's a good takedown by Bernatavitz. She's going to hit the ground. No call, though. Bateman tries to send that one forward. Back and forth here. And this is going to be another injury timeout. And they're saying it's a head injury. And it looks like it is Erica Arancio that they're going to be inspecting here. So with 8 minutes left in this half, they are going to take a quick injury stoppage here. She's going to walk off the field, of course, on her own power. And so now the Express will be a man down, or a woman down, I should say, as they're not subbing someone in for her. I'm not really sure the reasoning behind that. I believe I don't know. I think it's because if she were to have come out, maybe she could not go back in this half. I think that's why, because once you're subbed out in a half, you can't go back in. And so they're just going to check her out, see if she's okay or not. And then I'm assuming, based on whether or not she's okay to go back in, they'll proceed from there. And a tough 50-50 there. Emily Schneider was able to send that one forward. Bernatavitz can't quite get a foot on that one. And that's a big kick there, sent forward. Bernatavitz streaking forward to grab that one. Can't quite get there. And Scarlett looking to make something here. And so now they sub someone in. Bernatavitz sends that one forward. Morgan Gindris trying to do something here. Ooh, and it's a good touch there by Alexis Dixon up the left side of the field now. Looks to send that one into the box, and it's going to be picked up by the keeper for Cobleskill, and that was Brianna Rogers in goal. She's the first year. Six minutes left in this one. In this half, I should say. that one sent forward, but Bernatavitz can't have the best touch there, or doesn't have the best touch there, I should say. So sent forward, but she's going to fight for it here. Again, can't quite get to it. One here. Again, both of these goals coming off of defensive mistakes. This ball is kept in bounds on the near sideline by Jessica Carney. Sent forward now. And it's going to be a corner kick here for Cobleskill. Just under 5 minutes left. And that's sent into the box there. Falls all the way through. Sent back in and picked up by the keeper there. Of course, that's Jade Bouvier for the Express. 4 minutes left now in this half. This one is sent back out to midfield now. Again, a lot of back and forth today. Once again, I am Ryan Wright. I will be commentating on both this event and the men's soccer game happening later today at 4 p.m. on this very field. You can find that stream in the same place as this one, so make sure to tune in for that one. Cobleskill surveying the field now, seeing what they can do. Into the center now. Up the sideline. And they're going to have it here. It's going to be centered over. Sent out. Ooh. Fighting for it here in the top of the box. And a lackluster shot there from Cobleskill, but they can't quite clear it. The Express, that is. As they're still fighting for it here. Haley Gerard can't quite get to that one. That's sent back, though, and Cobleskill has the Express in a frantic way here with 2.5 minutes left in this half. Applying the pressure now to the outside. It's Shaylin Stevens. She'll get one on net, but that's gobbled up by Jade Bouvier in net there. Her 4th save of the day. 2 minutes left now. And a throw in there. That's going to stay in here on the near side of the field. As the Fighting Tigers look to keep this one in bounds, and they can't quite. It's going to go out of bounds. So with 55 seconds left, the Express will have a throw-in. another throw in here. 40 seconds now. We'll see if they can do anything in these closing moments in the first half. Sent to the outside now. 10 seconds left. We'll see if anything happens. And the alarm sounds. And so that is the end of the first half here on this cool day in Aurora, New York. This contest between the Wells College Express and the SUNY Cobleskill Fighting Tigers is all tied up at 1-1 after the first 45 minutes of play. I'm Ryan Wright. I will be with you all day. We will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The second half is just about to begin here. If you're just joining us, it is 1-1 here in Aurora, New York. Both goals in the first half came off of defensive mistakes, of course, on the part of the opposing teams. It's been an exciting matchup so far. Some back and forth. Really no one team is taking control of the ball more so than the other. But that being said, that's made for an interesting game. Notable change. We now have a new goalie in the game for the Express, as it looks like Morgan Gingras is in goal now. And that means number 10 out there, Jade Bouvier, is now in the field. So the ball is on the far side of the field here, and it's going to be a throw-in for Cobleskill, I should say. Again, both teams looking to get in the win column today, although the Wells College Express is technically undefeated, as they did draw their first match. That was an exciting one, 2-2 this past Thursday. It's pretty overcast here today in Aurora, New York, about 70 degrees. Cool breeze coming in now, but rain should hold until later tonight. That rain's supposed to come down after the men's match is actually concluded. As here's a chance in the box now. Cobleskill trying to control the ball. And that's going to be sent out of bounds by Bateman there. A good job to prevent any scoring opportunity. And this ball sent into the center of the field here. The Cobleskill Fighting Tigers looking to maintain possession here. They've come out a lot stronger. Good step there by Scarlett. That one's up into the box. And gobbled up by the goalie there. And that punt is sent up the far side of the field. And out of bounds. So there's a throw-in for Cobleskill. The Express been playing out of their backfield for the majority of this half. Some shielding here. And that one's sent out after a bit of a sketchy moment there in the box. A corner kick here for Cobleskill. We'll see if they can make anything of it. And that one's going to be cleared out there. Jade Bouvier sending that one forward. And some speed here from Alexis Dixon. She's going to try to get to the ball. She's shielded. It's a takedown there. Ooh. And that one's going to go against her, so it's going to be a Cobleskill kick. Coach Arancio does not agree with that one. Understandably so. That one's sent forward. It's a good header there. Jay Bouvier has it now. Tries to make a move to the inside. Can't quite do that. But it's a good ball forward. And that's number 5 there. Oh, and she's taken down. And they're going to rule a corner kick. Nothing there. And again, that was number 5, Lydia Thomas. She scored the goal with about 11 minutes left in the first half for the Express. And that one's sent short there. Cobleskill trying to gobble that up, but the Express able to get a foot on it, some physical contact, but now it's up the field. And the Fighting Tigers looking to clear that one out. They take a touch into the center of the field. Switching fields now up the near sideline. And then Sydney Bateman's going to send that one out of bounds for the Fighting Tigers. Up the field there. Jay Bouvier has it. No one in front of her. A chance. Getting run down. Will she be able to get a shot off? It's going to be out of bounds. And I can't quite tell what the ruling is. And it's going to be a goal kick. A good chance there, but couldn't quite make anything of it, unfortunately. Nonetheless, that's why they take Jade out of goal in that second half. She has that explosive speed and good foot skills at striker. She had a goal coming with. She was only out of the net for about 20 minutes of the previous contest on Thursday, but she did find the back of the net. And a good move there. Alexis fighting forward. That one's going to be sent out of bounds as she hits the ground, but it's going to be a corner kick for the Express here, so a chance for them. We'll see if they can make anything of this. And a chance here, and that one's going to be sent way over the net there by the Express. And so it's going to be a goal kick here for Cobleskill. The Express unable to capitalize on that chance. 37.5 minutes left in this game. We'll see if this stalemate will be broken. Again, there's no overtime in a non-conference game. And so this thing can end in a 1-1 draw if it remains this way. This one into the box for Cobleskill. They're going to look to cross it. And it's sent in. And just put out of bounds by Scarlett because she did not want to take any chances there, understandably so. And so we'll see if anything can be made of this corner kick for the Fighting Tigers. It's sent in. And that's going to be an own goal there. Unfortunate there as that one comes off the inside of the legs of Sydney Bateman. She's had a pretty good game thus far, but unfortunately it's going to be an own goal from the Express. And so with that, it will be 2-1 Cobleskill. But her teammates are picking her up right now, telling her to get out of her head. Good teammates there. And so we'll see how the Express will respond. Again, it's been defensive mistakes all day that have led to goals. I know that might sound a little redundant and obvious, but truly it's just been bad defensive mistakes that have led to scoring chances, and 3 of them have been capitalized on. So now it's going to be a corner kick for Wells. Let's see if they can get one back here. And that one's sent back out. It's a high-flying kick here. Top of the box. Nobody can maintain it. Ooh, and a takedown there. And so here's a kick for the Express on the far side of the field. And Jade Bouvier will ask for her 10 yards. And so the wall for the Fighting Tigers is going to be backed up. A good chance now for the Express. We'll see what they can do. Jade's going to take the kick just over the wall there. And it's sent out of bounds by the Fighting Tigers defense. And so it's going to be a corner kick here for the Express. And Jade Bouvier is going to take this one again. So we'll see if they can make anything of these opportunities. Again, an unfortunate mistake just moments ago, leading to Cobleskill goal, but and that kick is grounded. And Scarlett's going to play it back to Jade Bouvier. But it's a tough 50-50 there. And some physical contact on the far side of the field. We like to see that. These players getting pretty passionate at this point. And so we'll see what they can do here. Sent forward. Alexis trying to run that down and can't quite. It's into the hands of the goalkeeper for the Fighting Tigers. And not the best touch there for the Express, as the Tigers will grab that one up the sideline. Can't quite keep it in bounds. And so it is going to be a throw-in for the Express. Not sure what to do with it. Bateman sends it into the center of the field. 50-50 here. Sydney Bateman's going to follow through with that one, but she hits the ground, can't stay on her feet. And they're going to rule a foul there. So it's going to be a free kick for the Express. As Coach Asala for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers is organizing his team. That pass is not received well by the Express there, but Cobleskill can't make anything of that mistake. And so we'll see if the Express can do anything here. Up the far side now. It's Lydia Thomas, the previous goal scorer in the first half for this Wells team. She can't make anything of that opportunity. And that goal kick is sent to the feet of the Wells Express. Trying to make something here, a lot of back and forth. Once again, if you're just joining us, it was 1-1 at the half, and then a quick goal coming off of a Wells Express own goal, unfortunately here And so that is why it is currently 2-1. My name is Ryan Wright. I will be with you all day for the remainder of this game and then for the second leg of our doubleheader here as the men's soccer team looks to get in the win column as they take on Nazareth. Nazareth 1-0 and your Wells Express currently 0-1. Both teams in this matchup, that is the women's soccer game, looking to get in the win column. The Wells Express has one draw on the season. And, of course, the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers coming off a tough road loss to SUNY Morrisville this previous Thursday. If things remain the way they will get that win. But a lot of soccer left to play, just over 30 minutes left in this one. So still anyone's game, as the Express have certainly not had a lack of chances, although here come the Fighting Tigers now. They're going to cross that one. Goalie can't quite keep it in her hands, and she's not able to hold on to that one, and so it's going to be another goal for Cobleskill, as the keeper couldn't quite hold on. She just kind of slapped it out, and yeah, that was Jody White on the goal for the Fighting Tigers, just cleaning up in there. So unfortunate lapse there for the Express, and now it is 3-1, and with only 30 minutes left, I mean, that's a lot of time, don't get me wrong, but 30 minutes left, 2 goals at the rate that they're currently scoring. It's going to be a tough road back here if they want to at least tie this up, never mind win. Again, there's no overtime, so in order to win this one, they would need 3 goals in these 30 minutes, which, you know, is obviously not impossible, but still not that likely. So we'll see as the Express look to fight back here. And you can definitely see that probably some of the wind was taken out of the sails of this Express team. They're still going to fight, obviously, but body language speaks very loudly. But they got to keep their heads high here, as, again, a lot of soccer left to play. And, of course, on the flip side, the Fighting Tigers here feeling more confident than ever as Jay Bouvier in the box here. No real clear shot at the goal, and it's going to be taken off her feet. Sent up the sideline here. Sent into the center of the field. And that pass is sent forward, and that's going to trickle out of bounds. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Express here. And you can hear Coach Arancio yelling a lot of time, which is true. There is still plenty of time in this one for a comeback. Oh, and that one is just going to go right over the head of the keeper there. And it's a good shot from Cobblesville. And it is now going to be 4-1. This thing is getting kind of ugly here in Aurora. And you can see the frustration is growing here in Aurora. Again, a lot of soccer left here, but just this deficit keeps growing, and it's going to be tough. It was 1-1 at the half, and the Fighting Tigers have come out and put in 3 goals in the first 17 minutes of this one, which is going to be challenging to come back from if you are the Express. And that one up the sideline for Cobleskill. But it's a good move there by Bernatavitz. top of the box here. And that's sent over. Bernatavit's on the ground. She's slow to get up, but she does get up. And a 50-50 here on the sideline, and it's a good move to get inside. Sent over now. And it's going to be an unintentional handball. And so it's going to be a Wells Express free kick from about the top of their box. And so Scarlett Lonsky will take this one for the Express. The Express trying to build something here. And good takeaway there by Bernatavitz to prevent the goal. Again, a lot of back and forth here today. But unfortunately, as you can tell by the scoreboard, Cobleskill has been taking advantage of the opportunities that are being presented to them due to some defensive mistakes. And so, the story of the game would just be mistakes on the part of the Express have led to goals for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers. And truly, it's a case of compounding mistakes. And what I mean by that is one mistake will be made, and then that leads to another mistake. And they can't correct their first one, and that allows chances as Cobleskill has a shot here, and it's saved by the keeper there. So that's a save for Morgan in net. And that one's back into the box. And they couldn't quite do anything there. But again, Cobleskill is just on the attack now with 24 minutes left in this one. Substitution here as Alexis Dixon will check back in for the Express. But this thing is seemingly getting out of hand. And so, obviously, there's still 24 minutes left, but if things do stay the way they will, the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers will advance to 1-1 on the season, and the Wells Express will be 1-1. Yet to get their win, but again, a lot of season left, and so certainly one loss cannot stop the momentum of this team for this season. And if there's one thing that Coach Oroncio is good at, it's keeping the confidence within these players, right? I mean, you speak to him, he's such a nice guy. He's really good at, keeping this team together, the team spirit, making them play as one, which is going to be important down the stretch. Obviously, it's a long season. It's going to be filled with some ups and downs. But for this Wells Express team, they have some promising players, and they've shown some promising moments here today even. So, as that one's just dribbled out of bounds there. But a lot of potential, certainly, for this Express team. And it'll be exciting to see what they can accomplish this season. And again, the men's soccer team will be taking on Nazareth later today. That will be at 4 o'clock in this same location, so you can tune into that. And, yeah, that should be a good one as well. They're looking to get their first win. Tough loss on the road last week. And Nazareth had a big win at home. So we'll see what goes down today. Again, I'm Ryan Wright. I will be with you for the second leg of this doubleheader as well, as that's a good move there by Cobleskill. Can't quite make anything of it, though, as Bernatavitz breaks that one up. To the outside now. Beer's trying to do something there. She can't quite do anything. And not the best spacing here for the Express, as that one's just going to slowly trickle out of bounds. Set into the center of the field now. Scarlett backing up and heading that one. Can't quite keep the ball in front of her. And so it's a chance here for Cobleskill to the outside now. Sent back in, and the goalie's there to get that one. .21 minutes left in this one. It is a cool day here in Aurora, New York. Slightly overcast. But as some of you may know, when it starts to cool down here, it'll be getting very cold very shortly. As a substitution here for the Express, number 13, Mackenzie Kunkel, will check in for, I believe, Caitlin Brockner, number 23, yes. And so we'll see what this change can do here for the Express. And a kick there from Scarlett Lonsky. And so in the first half, the time of possession was pretty evenly split, as this is a big ball into the box here. But Morgan Gingras is able to grab that one. As I was saying, it was a pretty, even split in terms of time of possession in the first half. But, I mean, the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers are just dominating this half. And, that's pretty evident when you look at the score as well. So, with only 20 minutes left, down 3 goals, not likely that a comeback is produced here, but we'll see. It's just, especially the way things are going right now for the Express, it's just not promising at all. Bernatavitz, some good moves there. Tries to get it into the middle of the field. And a chance here for Cobleskill. Trying to center that one in. And the keeper's going to send it out of bounds, so it's going to be a corner kick for Cobleskill here. And they're able to clear that one. But still a lot of players up for Cobleskill. That one's going to be sent out of bounds. And so it'll be a goal kick for the Express. And you can hear Coach Asala of the Fighting Tigers telling his girls to keep their foot on the pedal as this one is not over yet. Is that kick finds the feet of Alexis Dixon. They're going to send that one forward. No one's really up there for the Express, though, so it's just going to be sent back. And a chance building here for the Express. It's Jay Bouvier. He's able to keep it on her feet. In the box now. Oh, and the last defender she had to get past met her at the ball. But that's going to be sent out of bounds, and so it's going to be a corner kick here for the Express. We'll see what they can do here. And so we'll see what they can do here. That one's sent short and knocked away. And there's a takedown, and it's going to be a free kick for Cobleskill. And we might have an injury here. And she's just going to get right back up. So no stoppage in play there. 15.5 minutes left in this one. So this thing will wrap up around 3 o'clock, and then we'll have about an hour break in between this and the boys matchup. As the boys will also look to get into the win column. And so it's going to be an Express throw-in. 14.5 minutes left in this competition. As they're going to send Jay Bouvier up the center of the field. Will she be able to get there? And she does. It's a big touch, though, and the goalie's going to come out and get that one. Jay Bouvier hitting the ground pretty hard in the process, and you can see the frustration as she knows she took too big of a touch there. Jade fighting for it up here. And now Cobleskill is building a chance here. Ooh, and it's a good through ball to the corner there. We'll see if they can keep it in. They do. It's a good touch in the right direction. And it's crossed in. Cobleskill. And it's taken away. Kept in bounds, though. Cobleskill will have a look on net here. And the goalie for the Express, which is Morgan Gingras, is going to take that one away. And so back and forth here. And just under 12 minutes left in this one. Again, not looking good here for the Express, as there's a free kick from midfield for SUNY Cobleskill. And again, the Express sideline, the players all looking pretty deflated as they are down 3 goals with 11 and a half minutes left. And they looked really good in this first half. It was a very even matchup, again, 1-1, so the score would tell that story. And then once again, you can look to the score to see, how the second half went. Giving up 3 goals in the first 17 minutes of this one. Of this half, that is. And it just wasn't, they didn't come out the same. I think the Fighting Tigers came out with, a little more fire under them. And that showed. They really took advantage of the mistakes that were made by the defense for the Express. And so that is how we're in the position we are in right now. And that one's sent back towards the box there for the Express. And it's going to be sent out of bounds. And so you can just see the Express all packed in, not the way they need to be with under 10 minutes left now. If they want a chance to even get a goal here, you're not going to score it from being all packed in like this. But they have to be like this right now just because they cannot clear the ball. And here's Cobleskill again, and that's a good ball to the outside there. See what they can do. One to get past, and they're going to look to have a shot. It's blocked. But some good looks, and that one's going to go out of bounds, so it's going to be an Express throw-in on the near sideline. And so it's going to be a free kick here, or throw-in, I should say, for the Express. Just under 9 minutes left now. Jay Bouvier traps that one. Fighting to make something happen, but that one's just going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be another white throw-in here. And some contact there. It's going to be an orange throw now for the Fighting Tigers. And so the Express still fighting for it here, but struggling to make anything of it. As that was a good stop there by Scarlett Lonsky, swooping through to clear that one, as that was about to be a 1-on-0 with the keeper. Oh, and that one's just off the post there. A good look for Bouvier there. And so the Fighting Tigers building here. And a good ball there. Jay Bouvier is going to run to that one. And here's a chance. She's past the keeper. Oh, and she puts it high over the goal. There was no need to put that much power on the ball. It could have been as simple as just a pass into the net. There was literally nobody in front of her. But that's just, a culmination of the emotions right now of being down, and that's that frustration showing through. And, I can understand that. So, it's hard to put that much pressure on her when, in reality, with about 5.5 minutes left here, a little over that, they're probably not coming back from this deficit anyways. But just, a tough chance there. And so it is a throw-in on the far side of the field. Some back and forth there. And now Cobleskill will send it forward. It's back. 5 minutes remaining now. And fighting for it now, some bodies hitting the ground. The last thing we need are some injuries here in the closing moments of this game. But it will be a free kick for the Express. And so Jade Bouvier is going to take this one. And it's a good ball, but taken up by the keeper, kicked out. And there's going to be a goal for the Express. So they'll get one back here. Good job there as that ball kicks out, and they're able to clean up. Hopefully the goalie's okay. She kind of got a little trampled there. But that's, I believe, number 5, Lydia Thomas, with her second goal of the game. Kind of tough to see who will be credited with that one, as it was kind of just a scrum right in front of the goal line. But they're able to poke that one in. So with 4 minutes left, the Express still trailing 4-2. So we'll see. Never say never, but certainly unlikely at this point. And now there's just 4 minutes left in this contest, of course. And so we will see what will happen here. A throw in here for the Express. And if they want a chance here, 2 goals, it's doable, but you just got to score like right here. And then obviously they're going to have to get another one to draw at least. And now it's going to be a throw in for the Fighting Tigers. And just about 3 minutes left now. So we'll see if they can make anything happen here. And that ball is sent over. The Fighting Tigers take control of that one. The Express have to press heavily now if they want to get one back here. And that one's sent forward. Lydia Thomas trying to get there, and she's not quite able to. And here's a chance. That one's going to be centered in, but out of bounds. So it'll be a goal kick for the Express. Once again, in these closing moments, I'd like to remind everybody that the men's soccer team will be taking on Nazareth later today, in about an hour from now, actually, at 4 p.m. You can find that stream in this same location. We will be taking a short break, and we will be off the air, but I will be commentating on that event as well. As always, I'm Ryan Wright. It's been a pleasure today, as there's not much time left in this one. As the wind is starting to pick up here in Aurora, it's pretty chilly. I'd say it's about high 60s. Around there. And this is going to be a free kick here right outside the box for the Fighting Tigers with 45 seconds left. We'll see what's going to happen here. And it's a shot on net, and it's just going to go over the keeper's head. And so it's another goal for Cobleskill. And you know that one, it doesn't really mean a lot except for just kind of the emotions within the team, because obviously this one's probably already over. But you still don't want to give up more goals like that. And it's definitely going to be a tough couple of days at practice as they have to move on and get ready for the next matchup. And that's all you can do, right? Long season, as I was kind of saying previously on the stream. And again, if you're just tuning in, you know, it was a 1-1 matchup in the first half, and then the second half it's been 4-1 here in favor of the Fighting Tigers. And so, with not much time left on the clock here, time is just going to expire. And that is all she wrote here, folks. Thank you for tuning in to today's events. That's a win. The first win of the season for SUNY Cobleskill. And unfortunately, a tough loss here for the Wells Express. I'm Ryan Wright. I will be back in about an hour doing the men's soccer game as they take on Nazareth. As always, thank you and go Express.